What's up? This is Boris. Welcome to my second vlog here. And thank you guys for the feedback you gave me on my first video. I really appreciate that. And I hope that we can keep up the feedback loop for the upcoming videos, because I really want to know your opinion on this whole thing. I want to know what you like about it, what you don't like. Just comment, shoot me a private message. I want to hear it. And since I've said that I want to gradually improve the stuff here, I have 3 improvements in this episode. As you've already noticed, I did a small intro thingy. It's nothing fancy. I have some ideas for a good intro, I think, and I'm gonna do that in the future when I have more time. Second thing, I changed the backdrop here, as you can see, and I think that having different backgrounds can really spice up the whole thing a little bit more. And since I'm in Vegas, I'm gonna do videos in public too, so that you can see a little bit more of Vegas. Third thing is I'm gonna incorporate cutscenes into my videos when it fits, of course. And I think that cutscenes or just different visual cues can really underline the flow of content. The viewer, you, can either understand more about the content through the visual cues, or you just can get a better picture of what I'm speaking about. So in this case, I'm going to use some travel footage while I'm speaking of my travels, what is going to be the topic of this episode. So let's crack right into the content here. I think that a lot of friends of mine and people that know me in general have been kind of wondering about what I've been doing those past 2 years in my life. Because I chose a very different, radically different path in my life. And I think the one big experience that made me change my life path was the trip that I took 2 years ago. So basically, 2 years ago, during summer break in college, we had 3 months off of college, and me and my friends, we decided to go to Argentina. But the whole thing kind of didn't work out in the end, and I found myself with 3 months of free time, and I knew at this point that this is my opportunity to face adventure, just challenge myself and travel wherever I want to and for how long I want to. So what I did was I took all my savings and I decided to just fly to Hawaii for the whole 3 months, because why the fuck not? And this turned out to be the biggest game changer in my life. Because at this point, I was still very shy. I felt intimidated by life, and I didn't really talk to strangers at all. I was too anxious to approach strangers and to meet new people. So I was very shy basically. And also I kind of felt lost in life, because I was losing interest in my degree. I did computer science at this time, and I just felt more and more lost in my path of life. So I definitely needed to change in environment and get new perspectives on life. So what I did was I just booked a flight to Honolulu. I had my flight return, of course, and I had 3 nights in a hostel, and that was it. I didn't know what the fuck I was gonna do there for 3 months. But I kind of was open to it, and I knew that it's gonna be cool. And so as soon as I got there, everything just started falling into place in a way. Even on the bus ride from the airport to the hostel, I met a guy there who was staying in the same hostel, and we became friends. We ended up traveling for the first week there. I found a job on a farm on my second week, and I've stayed there for 2 weeks. It was amazing. The first day I arrived in Honolulu, I just bought a used surfboard, tried surfing, failed miserably. I got stung by jellyfish, burned, whatever. It was so much fun. I explored 5 different islands, went on crazy hikes alone even, and I met so many people that I became friends with and I'm still in touch with today. And so all this sounds really cool and adventurous, but of course I also had those moments where I had to rely on myself and deal with situations that I've never been in before. And so for example, one of those was I rented a car without insurance, and I think I got a little too adventurous, but in the end it worked out. I was driving along a road to a beach and I got stuck in the sand. And it was a road like in the middle of nowhere. There's nobody coming around, maybe like one person every 20 minutes or something. But I handled this situation on my own. And so, besides being adventurous, I kind of learned that I can handle situations. I can be self-reliant. And that helped me so much. And another thing that I really got from this whole experience was the time that I spent with myself alone. I met a lot of people and I traveled with a lot of people, but I think half of the time, something about that, I spent alone. I was hiking alone, I was on beaches alone, I was thinking about my life and all those big life questions, like what is my passion in life? What do I really want to do? And I think with this whole thinking process, what got me started was that I met so many people that just live totally different lifestyles. And it showed me that you can live whatever lifestyle you want to. You just have to put the right work onto it, and you have to hustle for your dream. And if you work enough, if you trust in yourself, and if you take risks, you can do it. You can do whatever you want to. And so I guess this message, or the message I want to tell you with this video, is just take more risks, challenge yourselves, and also try to go on the road less traveled. Because if you're going to do those things that everybody does, you will end up with those things that everyone has. So you don't have to if you want to go to college, you can go to college, it's not a bad thing. But you don't have to go to college, find a job, stick with your first job for your whole life basically, marry in your 20s, have 2 kids, have a dog, a house with a white picket fence, and then you're supposed to be happy. For me, it doesn't work like this. I know that I have to work on my own lifestyle and on my own happiness, and I have to define for myself what happiness means to me. So basically what I want to encourage you to do with this video is just take more risks. And this does not mean that you have to travel to a tropical island, spend all your money and just drop out of college. But you could do small things in your daily life. So for example, are you going to stay in tonight because it's comfortable at home? Or are you going to go out with friends and possibly meet new friends? Or how about that attractive girl that you're seeing and you're too scared to approach? I guess it is easier to dwell in regret afterwards. But what if you just say hi? Just say hi one time, take the risk, see where it leads you to. Trust in it, trust in adventure. So I guess this is my message for you guys today. Be more adventurous, take on challenges, take on risks, and just live your life to the fullest. So that's it for today. I'm out, have some stuff to do here. See you guys next week, or not next week, sorry, next time. Bye.